You know, our life before Kamalaya was really quite amazing. It was a big leap to take that step, to leave what we had, which was so wonderful, and step into something so completely different. I mean, our life we were interested in health, and Karina had a health clinic in Kathmandu, a very small little, her personal health clinic. And we had a small business that made herbal products for the Body Shop, and I had my art business. And we had quite a wonderful life in Kathmandu, very amazing people and extraordinary nature. We really didn't think we were going to come and live in Thailand. It wasn't something we even thought about.
I think it was a very fulfilling life, and it was a much simpler life, but it already had all the essential elements of what later became the seeds in Kamalaya and in the birthing of the vision and of what Kamalaya has become. Yeah.
What was your feeling when John first explained the idea of building sanctuary or building Kamalaya?
Mm-hmm. So the way it first happened is we were either engaged or perhaps we were newlyweds. I really can't remember, but I remember it was in an airplane and we were traveling. And I think it was when we were already engaged, and he asked me, how would you feel about one day creating a place where all of your training and your background in healing and my background and training in spiritual and philosophical traditions, where we could bring those together and share them with people. And I joked initially because I said, as long as it's not an ashram, which in India an ashram is like a monastery, right? So I said, as long as it's not like an ashram. And he said, no, 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 and we laughed. And I said, I would love to. And it was his vision to do something together where we could bring our background, our life background, our studies, our passion, and bring them together and offer them. And it is a little bit like, you know, when a man and a woman get married and they come together and then they create a baby, right? Normally that's the normal traditional family life. In some ways, that's what happened. It was the desire to create a baby together, but of course a different kind of baby. So I was excited and we started dreaming it. We started having a lot of conversations about it.
You know, when I came here the first time, I was with a German guy, and I asked him, how do you find the beach? I was looking for the beach, and I was on the back of the hill, what's now Santikiri. I was on the back side of that hill, and we came walking through, hacking down the hill, and we walked onto the Kamalaya land, what became the Kamalaya land. And there was a little tiny foot trail. We had to still cut some branches and stuff, but there was a little tiny foot trail that led right to the cave. And when I walked in the cave, yes, I saw the cave. We were walking down towards the beach, and I looked up and I said, there's a cave there. And this guy said, oh yeah, some monks used to live there. Kind of very nonchalant, like nothing. And I just scurried straight up to the cave. And it was clear there was all these mantras, and there was old flowers and leftover incense, and it was just so obvious that it was a holy place. And yeah, I walked in, and then all these monitor lizards scurried out. They were really big. And I went in the cave, and it was done. I felt like I heard something. I felt like this was it. And my friend, he was saying, oh yeah, if you like this land, I know some people who own these pieces of land, maybe you can buy it. And I immediately said, if this land is for sale, I'll buy it. We walked all the way down to the beach, and I sat on a rock and I called Karina. She was in America helping her sister. Her sister was having her first baby. And I said, honey, I found this land. You gotta come here. She was really upset. She was really upset. But she came.
He made me feel that, okay, don't worry too much. He's in charge. He's the captain of the ship. And and I don't have to worry. I have to worry about the part that I'm responsible for, but don't worry too much. Of course, I still worried. I worried a lot. and I worried a lot for many, many years. But I would have never, ever tried to do something like this if it wasn't for John. That is really 100% clear. It was his confidence and courage and perseverance and reassurance that allowed me to move beyond how nervous I was, that I had never ever dreamed of something of this scale. And I would have never had the courage to take those steps by myself, really not.
It was overwhelming because we were under time pressure, which means also always financial pressure. And I learned more about faith probably during that time than any time before, because we could not be in control of everything, and we needed faith. And the rest was determination and hard work and doing our best. I certainly was impressed and very interested and touched by the vision right away. It was very much in tune with my own interests and endeavors at that time in my life. And I was also impressed and felt clearly that John and Karina had the experience and knowledge and the determination and passion to really go through and make this vision a reality. And third, very important was when we came here to Samui during that first visit and came to this land. And when I was on the land and saw and felt the land, I felt that I really wanted to be part of Kamalaya and wanted to become and join Karina and John for this project. It was important that quite soon after the opening, I don't remember a year, during the first 2 years, we realized that the product, the quality and the delivery, what was created here is very much what the guests were looking for. They were very happy from the very beginning and came back already from the beginning. We knew we had the right experience and that what Kamalaya was supposed to be and became was going to be successful over time, and had to learn and accept that it would take a few more years. But I guess what I learned is that it is possible to fail. So you really have to make it happen. You can't just trust that things go well, even if you're an optimist as I am. And that's in the end of the day the only thing that you can contribute, but you have to be aware that you have to make it happen, even if it is not you that control every element.
And you know, the first guest that came to Kamalaya, when we had many friends coming to check in and everything on that day, but unannounced, without a reservation, the monks were still chanting when we were sitting in the lobby doing the opening ceremony, and a taxi pulls up, and the angel of fortune arrived. Angela Fortuna and her husband. Just totally extraordinary. They just walked in and they were our very first guests. And their name translated in English into the angel of fortune. It was like, we felt it like it was this really incredible sign. It was really amazing.
And for us personally, I think one of the great things is that being the first guest beating the second guest by about 40 minutes, we actually really do feel that we're sort of part of the history of the hotel. And when we were flying through to Australia, I rang up Mark and said, "Is the hotel open?" And he said, "Well, not yet. It's going to be opening at this time." It's like, oh my God, that's perfect. This is totally en route for our travel plans. And so we came, and so we beat the second by 40 minutes.
And it happens to be our anniversary as well on the same day, so it has an extra special meaning for us because we were here obviously on our anniversary, which we forget, by the way, every single year unless we're here.
I got goosebumps
Yeah.
hearing that about anniversary for you and for Kamalaya as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we were very lucky to be the first guests. And I mean, the funny thing is, that obviously our surname is Fortune, and it was straight after the monks blessed the resort that we came here. And today we got picked up by a Fortuna car. So hopefully you'll have a lot more good years of good luck.
My mother actually didn't want me to stay away from home. My friend, they just have a question, what is the wellness sanctuary? I said, I don't know either. But I want to know what it is, because the people I work with, the owner that I work with, they look very friendly. They look very healthy. They have some concept, some idea that I haven't heard it, because my own job, I work from a different type of the business, but never heard anything about the wellness sanctuary. I really want to know what is it.
And now you know?
I know, and I'm happy because I changed myself also, because working in this place, the typical accountant normally look very serious, but I feel more relaxed working here. Even I have a tough time or I have a stress, but I can looking at the nature, the green nature, the landscape here, people here. So I happy. It changed a lot. I'm changed a lot in the positive way.
What it like to be part of pre-opening team?
Well, that was a little bit of, fun and crazy because, we order everything at the same time. It's so much stuff, and so we have to organize and do the checklist, and, everybody have to carry all the massage table, linens, and decide what the bed's supposed to be like, It was really very good fun, but it's also really hard as well, because we never work, in the place like this before. And actually we have no office for the wellness department at all. And all the treatment room is not completely finished. And so we used one of we call admin, so right now is the accounting department. So we use that room for train all the staff, including Reiki, massages and meeting, it's just everything. So for me, it's like a dream come true. Before we don't have the space to do the training, and now we have it on Low Start Academy training. And for me, I love to hear the feedback from our guests that they love the treatment here, they love to stay here, and they love our staff here. So I feel like this is the Kamalaya success, and also is part of my success as well.
What I learned about Kamalaya, what I didn't know, there are so many things I didn't know when we created Kamalaya, what it would be, how it would operate. But Kamalaya has taken on a life of its own. And the team and the guests make Kamalaya what it is. So it just keeps evolving and growing because of this. And I don't see that ever coming to an end, actually. I think we have a long ways to go. I could stay busy with this for the rest of my life. What about you?
Congratulations to Kamalaya for your 10th year anniversary. That is amazing.
So happy birthday, dear Kamalaya.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Congratulations, Kamalaya. Wishing you a very happy 10th anniversary.
Today is 10-year anniversary of Kamalaya. I would like to say congratulations.
Congratulations, Kamalaya, to your 10-year anniversary. The development you have taken is amazing, and I'm glad I was part of it.
Hello to all my friends at Kamalaya. Congratulations on this special anniversary. Have a great celebration, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully sometime soon.
Thinking about all of the lives that you've touched, I know you've touched mine in a very big way, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I love you all, I miss you all. Celebrate, have fun.
Congratulations, John and Karina.
Happy anniversary.
Hi everybody, this is Christian from Germany. I've actually just returned from a trip to Kamalaya, and I'm still so overwhelmed and grateful that I found this place of beauty and you all.
Happy anniversary, Kamalaya. Sending lots of love from freezing cold Berlin.
Congratulations on 10 amazing years, and here's to many, many more.
Happy birthday, Kamalaya. Thank you for your loving care.
Happy anniversary, Kamalaya.